Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television. Today we're at the Doug Chandler Christmas Tournament 2022 as Central jumps ahead of West on a McKenna Schneiderman layup right off the tip. West in blue, Central in white. I'm Peter Capano, joined by Don Pennard for this second day match. Both these teams were knocked off on day one of the tournament. Get you the starting lineups in a moment.
Oh, go back up with that ball. Tell you, I don't know what her skills are, footwork and stuff underneath the basket, but I know where I'd be trying to put the ball.
Go ahead. Give me a little more on that. What are you saying?
Well, Pioch. I'd be going to Pioch until they stopped her. Like I said, but I haven't seen her shoot. I haven't seen her footwork. Look at that roll. Oh, man.
Ball came loose, came off a leg, and here's Schneiderman.
Maybe they can't get her the ball.
Down low, Bangasimbo converts. Well, West is starting number 2, Thea Portinari, a junior. Number 4, Sienna Lukegord, also a junior. Number 5 is Chloe Murphy, a sophomore, with the ball here. Number 13 is Kristen Winslow, a senior forward. And number 24 is Nyana Pioch, a senior who has been playing at this level for 3 years, I believe. Watched her go from a raw recruit, let's say, to a much improved player. A little bump along the baseline, and I think Tiana Mann's going to pick up that foul.
It's unfortunate because she was playing some good defense. She kind of bailed her out. She was heading right for the sidelines.
Almost could have let her go.
She had nowhere to go.
For Central, it's number 11, Tiana Mann, a freshman. Number 14, Maddie Houghton, also a freshman. Number 24 is Sophia Diaz, a senior. Number 32 is Sylvie Bangasimbo, a sophomore. And number 33 is McKenna Schneiderman, a senior.
Wait a minute, isn't this the first jump ball? Didn't Central win that? Tip? Oh, that was a foul?
Number 24 came in on, I guess, Pioch, actually. That's a good look. Couldn't quite control herself, though, to get the shot off. And by the time she shoveled past it, across the lane, there was all kinds of defenders in the way. It was a steal by committee down there.
Do we have records for these teams at all?
It's Adriana Perron, number 14 in blue. West is 0-3, including yesterday's tournament loss. Central is 0-4 with the same inclusion. There's a steal. Perron, a little behind the back. Nice. In the lane, Poulin can't convert it. Both teams have had an awful lot of problems getting the ball in the basket, Don. West has scored 19, 26, and then 13 in 3 consecutive games. West didn't even break 10 in their opening day against Bedford. Put 23 on Goffstown and 41 at Winnicott.
West played Bedford?
No, that was the Central results.
I was going to say, I didn't think West was Division I.
Bedford is among the top of Division I girls this year. Once again, let's say.
Are they in this tournament?
Not this year, no.
Probably went to Pinkerton or someplace,
Yeah, or
Mass
Massachusetts even, yeah.
Yeah. So there used to be a great tournament out in Peterborough run by Beaver Jutras when West had some very, very good teams, some teams that went to the Class L at that point, finals. They had teams from, like I said, from Mass, and great competition. He'd put on a breakfast on that,
nice.
that first day, and really, really well done.
Well, I remember Bree Purcell leading a Bedford team in here a couple of years. I remember one year, well, it's wide open defensive breakdown for the Knights. And Vegasimbo has another one. It's 11-2.
Could be a long day for West, I think.
That is Mr. Stephen Rossetti himself blowing the whistle there, Mr. Pernard.
Yes, the legend.
The legend. He does all the scheduling almost statewide, right?
Yeah, I tell you, it's not an easy job.
And he does soccer as well, if I'm not mistaken. He's got his son blowing a whistle. I haven't seen him lately, though. Soccer. Yeah, basketball, too, though, I think. Rossetti used to referee men's league's game that I played in.
Wow.
In soccer. Bangasimbo to Schneiderman.
She was all over that court.
They both ended up in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Luke Gord as well as Pioch. No lack of effort out there. It's Bangasimbo. Nice. Wouldn't drop.
Look up, look up.
Rebound to Murphy.
There we go.
Does look up. Here's Luke Gord.
Can't convert.
Pioch with the rebound, but her momentum almost took her out of bounds, so she had to release it. And now we're on the floor in a held ball. That'll go to Central. Chloe Murphy, number 5, Don. Looks like she's grown 4 inches. She looks like one of the tallest players on the court right now, and she's only a sophomore. I remember her last year. Nicely done by Sylvie Bangasimbo. Now, her brother was a soccer player. His first name is escaping me. I think he might have been the keeper a couple of years.
Okay. Hoisting it up.
It's Perron. Out to Schneiderman. Schneiderman, I think, made second All-Star, second team in soccer this fall.
Oh, really? Oh, nice pick.
Perron. Good recovery, though, by Houghton.
Yeah, the pass was just a bit late.
All right. Here's Adriana. Going to set the offense. Over to Sienna. Sienna's got a little room in the lane. Schneiderman will get a piece of it, and she'll get a layup at the other end if Houghton. Oh, nicely done.
Nice block. Oh.
It was. Oh, he's going to call a foul.
Yeah.
I didn't see a foul. I saw Kristen Winslow trailing the play, blocking the layup. It's a nice return pass from Schneiderman.
Yeah, very nice.
To Houghton, who then was fouled on the shot. She'll get 2. Houghton had a sister that played for a year or two.
Stephanie?
No, it's
No.
a different Houghton.
Oh.
Violation by the shooter. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's 13-2. Central.
Central's on a torrid pace scoring-wise.
I know, they break 50. It'll be a day to remember. But they did put 41 on Winnicott. Winnicott isn't strong, I don't think, this year, but
Wow.
that's not a bad point total.
No. Winnicott, man, remember those teams they had?
Sure do.
Man, they were
Those
Mul-
championship
I was gonna
nights
say
at SNU.
Yeah, they were multiple year winners, I believe.
I think they won 4 in a row.
Yeah. Coach Beatty, Ed Beatty, I think.
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah.
They'd bring the band.
Mm-hmm.
They rocked that house over there at SNU. Have to check the record book to see when that was, just to see just how old you are there.
No, I'm old. I'm old.
I don't think. Yeah, I was just going to say we haven't mentioned the coaches at all. Mike Wenners over on the Central side. It's first year Ashley Berube on the other side.
And one of Coach Winter's assistants is Alicia Doucette. Played here, played up at Plymouth.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
With Amanda Kenya. And
Yeah, matter of fact, the same time. Yeah, she actually played AAU a couple seasons for me. And I had a team put together.
yeah, we could look that up and see how old I am, because I remember Alicia quite well. It's good to see her on the sideline. Seems like she's.
It's a good fit, I think.
I think it's a good fit, and
yeah, absolutely.
I think she's. Whenever Mr. Winters wants to step aside, she'd be right there.
I was thinking about that today, knowing that we were coming here, and I want to say he probably is the most tenured coach in basketball, anyways, in the state.
Yeah, maybe.
If not, he's got to be pretty close.
He's the only girls coach I've ever known here.
Yeah. I mean, I've known others before him, but he's been here for a long, long time. Who we got walking in here? Keen
like
Blackbirds?
No, I think it's Conan.
Conan?
Yes.
Same colors.
Conan Orange Birds.
Ah.
Bangasimbo. Won't drop. Kaylee Washington, number 31, in for Central. This is Layla Mohammed. And off to McKenna Schneiderman. Oh, nice look to Bangasimbo.
Yeah, that was very
Sylvie
nicely done.
converts. 15-2.
Well, last night, that would have been a 5-second call twice.
We had a referee over at the boys' tournament last night who had a very quick whistle, we thought, on the 5-second call.
But he was consistent. I mean, his 5 seconds was consistent. Which, you know what? That's all you can ask for.
I guess. I guess.
Ooh, that looked like oh,
that was a foul.
Looking for, I don't know, reverse layup on that or something.
Yeah,
she was almost behind the backboard, I think, at that point.
Yeah, somebody's doing a pull-up on her forearm. She didn't get it up.
Shoot.
Pulling.
Boom.
There we go.
That looked good.
Perron. It was only a 2. They're only giving her 2, Doug.
I'll give her 3. Sophomore.
It's home cooking. Peter Lally on the scoreboard again. Houghton tracks that down. Good job. And then she's fouled, I think. Unless she's
I
out
think
of
the
bounds.
ball's out of bounds.
Rossetti looks like he's looking for help.
He's having some conversation.
I think that the woman may have said something disparaging towards him.
I'm sure he's used to it.
Yeah, well, he explained to her why he was still out there, which, by the way, is because there aren't referees to go around.
Right.
NHIAA New Hampshire could use a lot of basketball referees, soccer referees, football referees as well. I think a lot of those guys are getting older and retiring. Anybody interested?
I know I've
Step
had my share of
forward.
conversations with.
Yeah, I bet you have. You coached for a long time.
He's a good guy.
With Rossetti?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that just won't drop.
Ooh.
Well, that's one way to get around. Perrin won't go. And we end the first 8 minutes 15-4 Central. The winner of this one gets the winner.
Gets to go home.
I think they get Derryfield.
Who just played right before us.
Yes. Derryfield waged a furious comeback to come down from 12 points against Trinity to gain the lead with just 5 seconds or so to go, and managed to end up tied. Trinity came back with a 3 at the buzzer, and then Trinity won it in overtime. So,
So, Pete,
yes.
I haven't been at the high school level for a long time, and I'm probably out of touch with sports that are offered. What are those red lines?
That's the 3-point line when you're playing sideways across the court, when the stands are folded up. That's basketball.
Is that what that is? That's
yeah.
those basketball lines?
Yeah. You see the
So-
the top of the lane there and the arc for the 3.
Why would you put those on the court? I'm not sure.
Well, you're
It's just busy.
practicing.
Well,
You drop the curtain.
I guess. I don't know. Just makes the court that much busier.
Does.
You got the volleyball lines out there already. You know, you got the 3-point line. Now that you mention it, it's pretty obvious what they are.
In today's lingo, tis.
Yeah.
Tis, right? Tis.
Yeah, right. I thought they may be handball or. Good ball movement by West here all of a
swinging
sudden.
it around. The jumper from Poulin won't drop, but
Oh, where are you going? Go right back up with that.
Winslow went in and got the rebound. Here's Murphy up top.
She's calling for the fist.
Chloe wants to go to the back. Skit. Houghton lost the handle and traveled.
Who's he talking to?
I think he's talking to Coach Berube.
Is that it's not a foul. It was a travel, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see him.
That's
I didn't
what I saw.
hear him make any call. You know, I know the whistle blew, but there was no indication on why. Oh, nice screen. Roll to the basket, though.
Murphy.
Oh,
She get a hit.
manhandled.
Simbo's drive comes to naught. And then we're going to get a jump ball. Sophia Diaz got a hold of it, but it ended up down around her waist. And that's a bad place for a ball to be because somebody's going to get their hands on it and tie her up.
Trying to get people, especially on rebounds, to get the ball up high and leave it up high and go right back up is such a valuable lesson to learn.
If you get hit on the arm, then it's much more likely to be seen,
Yep.
so the foul will be called. Schneiderman sneaking out ahead. But Winslow comes back and does enough defensive work.
Who'd we watch the other day, Pete, that had a tough time with the opponent's fast break off of a rebound.
It was the Goffstown Central boys here.
It was the Central boys that were having a tough time,
Yeah,
right?
Goffstown was releasing
yeah.
on the shot, and Central wasn't figuring that out. They must have got 3-4 layups. Schneiderman causing all kinds of havoc. There's a nice bounce pass to Houghton. That was Bangasimbo, wasn't it? Yeah, here's Houghton again. Houghton, just a freshman. Schneiderman.
Ooh.
Thought about it. Seeing a Luke Gord over to stop that jumper, but here's Houghton.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, a lot of bump in there. At one point, Houghton put 2 hands on it. Right?
It's 1-1.
Start.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Foul, yeah.
Took a while, but they got there.
Chloe Murphy will go to the line. Her team down 18-4. 5:22 until halftime. So far, West has been able to keep Pioch off the offensive boards, which is where she really shines. And, put back after put back, and she gets position. Well, they both rattle in.
Some more free throws than we saw in the late game last night. Made.
Best players on the court couldn't make them. Bangasimbo. Very nice.
He's only a sophomore.
Timeout West. And there is no energy in this gym, Don.
There's seems to be no energy walking off that floor either on that west side. At least you could play hard. You know what I mean? You may not be the most talented team out there, but you play hard, you try to execute, and that's all you can ask for. And they have been playing hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday here, Bow beat Trinity 54-32. Merrimack beat West handily, as did Conant against Central. And then in the last game, it went right to the end as Memorial beat Derryfield 53-52. And that sets up Conant versus Merrimack and Memorial versus Bow later today, the next 2 games. Over on the boys' side, Salem went to overtime with Bow and beat them 80-75. Bedford handled Exeter easily, 76-54. Trinity 61-51 over Central in a game we covered. And another one we stayed and covered this. West took Memorial 81-58 in the end. It was a little closer than that, but
it was. But that West team, I'll tell you, they're fun to watch.
They were fun up and down the court, and they shared the ball like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to watch. Only 8 kids on that bench.
Is that right? There were only 8 on the West bench? 8 total.
Total.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, shuffle.
Yeah, but since she didn't catch it cleanly, she didn't have possession of it.
Right.
Luke Gord's jumper won't drop.
She's going to the basket.
Not to be denied. She traveled. There is some talk. We got a foul
Yeah, it was
on.
a back screen probably. I wasn't watching it.
It was off the ball, wasn't it?
Right.
Tiana Mann was called for it at first.
The only thing I can.
I think I heard the referee say 2 hands on the back, so there was a push. Marley Oates crashing the boards that time. Was that a held ball in the end?
It was. Oh boy.
Bangasimbo knocks it away. Mann tracks it down. Bangasimbo gets it back. He's got a ton of points done. It's 22-6. Murphy, foul line jumper. Schneiderman's fouled by Luke Gord.
With that central bench, they've got the same.
Yeah, they only have 3.
Yep.
They're playing without J.C. Mendez today. Good rebound from Braylon Smith. Now in the corner to Luke Gord. Trying to return it to Poulin. Well, it'll go to Central.
Little like the bounce pass there. Oh, people are sleeping. So you get, I know we're in the middle of the day here, but the crowd here is a little sparser than it was yesterday on Memorial.
Yeah, and it was a lot more robust here yesterday, too, because I stopped on my way to Memorial. But it was 5 o'clock or so, so it's after work, more or less.
That's another foul right
people.
there.
It's kind of a loose pass, but it got to Luke Gord, and then she's fouled.
And she's going to the line.
See if the junior can convert. On comes Layla Mohammed, number 4 for Central. Yeah, that's Pioch. That's classic Pioch right there,
Yeah,
John.
see, she brought the ball down again.
Yeah. She'll go to the line for 1-on-1. And I know you believe in the commentator's curse, so that's the 3rd foul on Schneiderman. But I think I remember she's a pretty good free throw shooter. Look
Boom.
at that. See?
You are amazing.
That's how I remember it.
Call him as you see him, right?
Ryan's not going to make a fool out of me. There's plenty of other people to do that. Look at that.
Look at that.
See?
The net didn't even move.
No. It had an odd little spin to it. It wasn't a perfect backspin, was it? It had a little sideways to it, just a little. It's Muhammad trying to find some room. Luke Gord fouls her, though. That's going to be multiple fouls on Luke Gord. 2.
You know, I think I'd probably think about playing a zone.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Something like a 3-2 might work. You know, just take away the outside.
Yeah.
Maybe let Pioch do some defensive work underneath with her height. Luke Gord just picked up her 3rd foul. Coach Berube looking at her bench. Yeah, she's going to go. Buzzer sounds just as the free throw shooter gets the ball. And on comes Thea Portinari, the junior wearing number 2 in blue. Tracked down by Washington. Muhammad. Pioch makes the intelligent decision, lets it go out of bounds. 2:35 left in the first half. Central by 14. Looking for their first win. Somebody's going to get their first win of the year. Poulin, baseline, has it again.
It's underneath the basket, though.
Battling. Bangasimbo gets it from Pioch.
Another behind the back.
Yeah. Stop and pop, too. Front rims it. Washington's putback won't go. Now we got somebody on the floor. We're going to have a held ball, which will go to Central.
See if Central gets an easy layup here again. .24. Did you see 24 wide open?
No, I was watching up top.
Oh.
Pioch with the rebound. Portinari
A foul. Nope.
didn't release. She stopped.
Pioch mistimed that rebound.
Look at that.
Oh!
You gotta like that one. Adriana Perron with the one-handed shot kissed it off the glass perfectly. And she was fouled. I'm trying to figure, came in off of Sofia Diaz, her first. Can't convert. 22-10 with a minute and 45 to go.
Ooh.
Sylvie's trying to convince the referee that that ball was tipped, but even from here it didn't look tipped.
Oh, crossover.
Nice. She'll go to the line.
It's a nice crossover move. Flew right by her like she was standing still.
Yeah. The sophomore, Adriana Perron. Just had the nice little scoop shot done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looks like she rushes that just a little bit. Take your time, bend your knees a little more. The release is nice. Backspin's good.
And she's 6'4", right? The person that just came in?
Well, with the hair. That is great hair.
Yeah.
Nothing but great.
Had some imposing size to her.
Marley Oates.
Oh.
Just a freshman, Don.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look
Wow.
up. Just didn't have that strength.
Portinari's dribbling it into trouble down there along the baseline. Banga Simba, along with Sophie Diaz, blocked her path to the goal.
They have a habit of going parallel to the baseline and really not able to utilize the backboard at that point. You know what I mean? Instead of taking the good
get
angle
too
to the
far
basket.
under.
Right.
Yeah. And haven't learned to come back into the lane
Right.
as well, where they could take a 4-footer or a 6-footer or
Right.
find the space. Boy, there's nothing like Jaylen Brown getting into the lane and then taking that big step back and taking that little 12-footer. It's just unstoppable. He leans back so far, but he's got the strength and the touch. Drives his defender into the lane.
Who's that on? Put that up already?
Well, 14 is on the board.
Yeah.
I guess that's who it is, Houghton. Chloe Murphy. Looks like she's got a brace on her right ankle.
Oh, snuck in there.
Nice rebound.
Oh, look at that pass.
Perron. Pioch might get that. Diaz, though. It's their match. Size-wise, almost.
Yep. Oh.
Well, she kept it in bounds. Poulin cut it off. Portinari's got it. He's heading right. Peoc
Going away from the basket.
tries to bank it in. Rebound to Washington. Central go the other way. Sylvie now. A little bit of a high dribble. Washington. There's Oates. Her putback won't go.
It's a good thing Coach Tell is in here watching Peoc going away from the basket.
Ooh,
instead of
yeah.
He'd just fall out of his chair.
Right there in the corner.
Yeah.
Big Mark. Gets a jumper from Poulin. And the rebound to Houghton. Gets it to Bengasimbo. That'll end the half. Washington makes the catch in the shot after the buzzer. And it's 24-11 as we head into halftime. Central in the lead. Let's take a break, Don. Teams are back. Ready to start the third quarter. Don, what are we going to see here in the second half that might be a little different from the first?
I'm not sure that we're going to see anything different than we saw in the first. But, both teams obviously are struggling. Both teams are relatively young. So there are certain things that I'm sure that they're working on in practice, certain basics, certain fundamentals they're working on in practice. And really that's what the coaches are looking for. Are you doing this? You're not going to put up 100 points. We know you're not going to put up 100 points. You're going to make mistakes out there, but are you boxing out? How's your footwork? Are you looking up the floor? How's their passing? Just the basics of
you get a defensive rebound, and are you making the outlet pass? And is your teammate showing up in the right spot for the outlet pass? Those kind of things.
West ball, there's nobody to take the ball out.
Look at.
Somebody's tying a shoe.
It looks like there's only 4 players on
she was
in
tying
blue.
the shoe.
Oh, Chloe.
But still, nobody's here to take the ball out. He's going to put the ball down after a while.
Yeah.
And he's going to start
blow
counting.
the whistle.
And he's going to start counting.
Here comes Murphy to inbound it. I like those shoes she's got on.
You get a pair like that, don't you?
I wish.
Oh! Boy! She's the one that had that underhand
The little
flip.
scoop. That's right. Adriana
You know what they
Perron.
say, you can't score if you don't shoot.
There you go. Houghton answers as she's wide open underneath. But Perron, look at that one. She likes that one-hand sweep.
She really does.
She led the West team with 5 points in the first half. Peoc had 4, and Chloe Murphy had 2. Ooh, that one.
I thought that was going in.
Me too.
You know what? Peoc's not on the floor right now. Look at nobody's down the floor.
Schneiderman will dunk it. No more likely to dunk it than I am. And I think Coach Berube doesn't like that they're wide open on the fast break. So she's going to see if she can correct that. You can see her pointing down at that end. It's the job of the guards to stop that.
Right.
Correct?
Correct. It'll be the guard that is close, basically the guards that's closest to half court.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be crashing the boards. I don't see a lot of people crashing the boards anyway. But what they should be really conscious of is getting back.
Yeah.
Never mind about crashing the boards, getting a rebound. Hang back, and if you see Central is going to get that rebound and looking to make that long pass, now you've got steps back, and you could potentially bait them into a bad pass.
Yes. Well, you're seeing a little 2-3 zone, but it's a trapping zone.
Yeah, it's a trap.
West handles it pretty well. Murphy's shot is off target.
Oh,
But look
there
at
you go.
Luke Gord crashing the boards. On the floor. Got a held ball, go to Central. Seems like every time I look up, the possession arrow is pointing to Central. Of course, West had the ball start the half, so.
They did.
Wow. And West's in his zone too, Don. Looks like a 1-2-2. Or maybe it is a 3-2.
No, it's
Uh,
it's
2-3.
I'm trying to figure it's a 2-3.
Schneiderman's rebound goes to Bangasimbo, and her putback, she's fouled. That might be on Perron. We don't want to lose her tonight. It is. I think that's 3. No, just 2.
Smooth.
Yeah, very nice. 30-13.
Oh, nice pass.
Murphy. Last touched by Poulin of West.
You know, that was a great thought. I'm not sure what's going on with Pioch, but I'd put her on the foul line to break that press. Oh boy, oh boy.
There's 2 hands. Luke Gord just put 2 hands on the waist of Bangasimbo, and he will get called for that. And that's 4 on Luke Gord.
No, he's calling it the other way.
No, that's
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
other one.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what he's got. What did he call here? I thought it was a foul on Portinari.
I don't know what he did.
Man got a piece of that. Portinari or Poulin to the basket. She's fouled. Take that back. I guess it was Perron.
Wasn't she in front?
I thought 11 shot that ball.
No, down. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
right.
The putback by Portinari won't drop, but West still has it. Smith gets it to Murphy.
Whoa.
It's going to call for travel. I'm not sure that
She
foot
left.
left the floor. Did it? Do you think?
I think it did. Not a lot.
There's a jumper by Man. Bangasimbo. And now Schneiderman in the corner for 3. 33-13. Because we would do well to remember that West is a Division II team,
Correct.
not a Division I team. It's possible, Don, that they may be together in one team next year.
Correct.
That has yet to be decided. There's some effort. 4 of them on the floor, my friend.
An old-fashioned scrum.
Yeah. Here comes Pioch.
Yeah. Playing 6-on-5. Oh, okay.
You know, it's worth a try. Pioch kept it up.
She did.
She did not convert, but she tried to use the backboard. It's a good rebound by Smith. And now Pioch. Everything but the layup. Murphy.
She wants the ball. Give her the ball.
Look at that. Drained by Poulin. That's a 2. In the corner for Houghton. Maddie's shot is off, and I think Man fouled. Who was it? Smith on the rebounding effort. Central looks like they're going to pick up man-to-man full court here.
Wait, who's
The foul is...
that? Was a central foul?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Smith had...
Oh yeah, like you saw it.
I did see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that call. It was a very good call.
I didn't say I disagreed with it. I didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah, Tiana Mann, number 11, was on the back of Braylon Smith, number 15. And you can...
It's 4 fouls.
Uh-oh. She'll step off. Came on, Layla Mohammed.
Back to a man. Score's getting a little too tight for Coach Winters.
Oh, did she touch it?
No, she thought about it, but good decision.
I always like that little half grin that Steve Rossetti
Yeah.
has. And he's amused that it's just a little subtle almost. Comes Perron back on.
She needs help. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Again with
There's a
the
scoop. That came off Houghton's head. And it'll stay West ball.
It was between the legs, behind the back.
It was. And then straight to the hoop.
And straight to the hoop with a scoop. I'm not sure
Yeah,
I'm in love with that shot, but
well, sometimes you learn the wrong lessons, don't you? You take a bad shot, and it works, and then you think it's a good shot. And
right,
you repeat
not
it.
so much.
It happens on the soccer field. Yeah, I see Fred McNeil in the house.
Oh, he's
The
going to have the
referee
next game.
extraordinaire.
Oh, boy, who's that on? Had to be
know.
from behind. Yeah, 15. I was going to say, that was a beautiful block.
Yeah, the Pioch got it cleanly.
Right,
But Braylon
right.
Smith from behind.
Climbed up her back.
First foul on her. Third on the team. 3:13 remains in the third quarter. Kristen Winslow steps back on for the Blue Knights.
She played last year, I believe.
Yes. Very good. Murphy picks it up off the floor and fires it. Here comes Bangasimbo. She's fouled. Poulin, excuse
No.
me, that's Perron.
Yeah, that might be her
That's
third.
3, isn't it? All right, Maddie Houghton now.
Oof.
Murphy giving her fits. That pass was deflected, so Muhammad didn't catch it cleanly, but there's Houghton. Houghton had 8 points at halftime, Don. She had a couple of threes. Schneiderman. Off of Bangasimbo. That's money right there.
And there's a couple of really nice shooters for Central.
Sylvie led all scorers with 14 at halftime. So she's looking at 20 points tonight. Perron had it blocked. Here comes Kaylee Washington for Central. Pioch just doesn't have that soft touch around the rim today, does she?
Nope.
That's
Here she
a
goes.
good pass.
She wanted the ball. Oop.
Oh, she could have been given a foul there, too. Murphy looking for somebody.
Right there, wide open.
Nicely done. Patience and letting Kristen Winslow slide down to the basket and get an easy bucket.
Skip pass. Boy, that's a dangerous pass. She's going to the hoop.
Perron, you know it. Bangasimbo defending. She's going to do the scoop. Mohammed won't go. Gets the rebound, though, off of Schneiderman. Center will hang on to it.
Winslow blocks that shot like it's a job and just kind of walks away saying, yeah, that's the way I do it, man.
Beautiful. I score at the one end and I block them at this end.
That's it.
Gotta love it. Bangasimbo, though. Did they touch it? No.
West didn't touch that?
Kind of looked like they did to me.
I thought it bounced off somebody's head. Seriously?
Nobody's complaining. It's a 20-point Central lead here with a minute to go in the third quarter. Central's high in scoring so far this early year is just 41, so they're just 4 points away from tying that. There's Washington. Gets it again. Now's a 2-on-1. Perron.
I'm not quite sure what that is all about.
Murphy and Schneiderman. Oh, nice
I'll tell
look.
you what, though, it would drive me insane as a coach.
Yeah, at this point, we all know it's coming. We can see it coming, and we can see it coming.
Well, it's just, it's easily blocked. It's not a high percentage. Just a regular layup. You know what I mean?
Just shoot the layup.
Just shoot the layup. I don't understand. It's probably a habit that she got into as a young player and is having a difficult time.
Yeah, she may not have had
breaking
the
it.
strength needed, and kind of
Right.
whipping it up like that became her go-to.
Right.
Even teaching her a jump stop down there might be helpful.
Right.
Murphy for two. Just that follow through is just a little erratic.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that offhand, a little bit too involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just causing a little bit of movement with the basketball.
And the ball doesn't get released the same way every time.
Exactly.
That's the end of three, ladies and gentlemen. As what team would that be in blue? That's Merrimack. Yeah,
Has to
that
be
would be
Merrimack.
Merrimack. Heads to the locker room ahead of their match with Conant. Coming right up.
Now, where's Conant?
Oh, you can ask me.
I did.
Yeah, but really?
No,
I don't remember.
it's not a trick question. Isn't it up north somewhere? Or is it out west? I don't know.
I know what Conval is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know where Concord is.
Concord, good for you.
Yeah. Central,
So you know where Concord Christian Academy is, probably.
down the street.
No, I'm not a New Hampshire native. That's my excuse.
Oh, no. You've been here long enough that you're a native. I bet you Fred would know.
Yeah, Fred would probably know.
Yeah.
It's probably been a sign there.
It just sounds like it's a faraway place.
I'm thinking over by. No, that's.
I know I've
that's
driven
Concord.
by it.
I suppose that's what the internet is for.
Well, yeah, if we had
Marge Inavera, the statistician.
Marge, yeah, statistician, and people talking in our ears and giving us
Yeah.
all kinds of information to make us look smart. And that's hard to do.
It's very hard to
You
do.
know? We need a lot of people.
I've given up on it, actually. West will start with the ball.
Oh, they're in a delay. Oh, why pick it up?
That's a tough spot.
Yeah.
Pick up the ball. Pulling the trigger down low. Banga Simba rebounds.
Did you see where she was, though?
Yeah,
she was behind the basket.
Almost behind the basket, yeah. Maybe Coach Berube needs to get some tape. She could put some tape on the court parallel with the end line.
Right, yeah.
At the plane of the backboard. So and maybe they could stop going that deep.
The bird just whispered in my ear that Conant is in Jaffrey.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, now say it. Where's Jaffrey?
I know where Jaffrey is. And as a matter of fact, I was thinking it was over that way, but all I could think of was Conval, which is in Peterborough. Jaffrey is on the way to Franklin Pierce College in Ringe. That's why I know where Jaffrey is. I was out there. That Franklin Pierce men's soccer team went undefeated. They were tied once, and they won the Division II national title out in Seattle this year. Unbeaten.
Wow.
And get this. 9 of the 11 starters
are coming back.
Were Spaniards.
Oh, no.
And the other 2 are Portuguese.
Wow.
And as it turns out, their opponent in the final was pretty much the same thing. They were mostly Spaniards.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, how did Spain do in the World Cup?
They got knocked out. Who was that? Morocco? Morocco might have got them.
Okay. Oh, man.
Put it up, huh?
So,
a lot of people. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the last 3 times on the floor, the West guard, point guard, whoever is handling the ball up top, has dribbled around a couple, done a spin move, and picked it up at the top of the key or by the foul line with their back to the basket. Now, there's only 2 reasons you pick up the ball. It's the pass or the shoot. You can back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't see, you can dribble backwards. You know what I mean? It's funny because I'm helping coach a 4th and 5th grade team and trying to get that concept into their head that you don't always have to go forward. That you can dribble the ball backwards if you get yourself into trouble instead of picking the ball up.
Keeps options alive.
Correct. Because once you pick it up, of course the defense starts to swarm and your options are very limited at that point. She's forcing her left, and she doesn't want to go left. But she did.
She got the shot off. Luke Gord got the rebound and got fouled.
Who's that on?
That is on Sofia Diaz, her second. Schneiderman, Mann, and Washington back on for Central. Excuse me. I think that's the second time that Luke Gord has gotten into the lane before her shot hit the rim, which is a violation. His man. Schneiderman did the right thing. She went to that pass so that it couldn't get picked off.
Right. But defensively, she should have been turned the other way so that her left hand was in the passing lane.
And just knock it into midcourt.
Exactly.
And go get it.
And then you don't get the foul because you're typically not going to run into the person as opposed to coming across your body. If the person especially is coming toward the ball, you're more likely to collide with.
And
with
you've got your body, your shoulders going in the right direction to go
Right.
get the ball and lay it in,
right,
like a defensive back almost.
right.
Is that
Your hand with your thumb down. Right?
hand with your thumb down?
Thumb
Oh,
down.
that's good. I like that. I want to call it the offhand, but that's not right.
No.
Baseline, gonna come right on through.
Oop, off her foot.
Ran out of room.
Ran out of court.
Ran out of court. Poulin and Smith back on for West. Well, that one's deflected by Luke Gord. Oh, that's Portnari, excuse me.
We're talking about long rides for Division II. I mean, there are Division II has how many? Whoa!
It was a collision with Poulin. I'm kind of curious to see which way it goes.
I think he's calling it. He's calling it
Offensive.
Yeah, like she turned her body, but I think it's just out of protection. You know,
Well, she
because
was out of
was
control.
flying.
She was flying.
Yeah, how many teams are in Division II? I mean, there's a ton of them.
I would guess 22 or so.
Yeah, at least. And I'd like to know where the furthest destination is.
Oh, boy.
Twin Mountain. Is there a school
I don't
up there
think
somewhere?
No, I don't think Twin Mountain is in 2. Groveton and others are 3 and 4 even. But certainly Laconia, Kingston,
Yeah,
Kingswood, I should say.
I used to complain about the ride to Keene, although I always found the ride to Spalding to Rochester seemed to be the longest ride. For
Is
me
that
for
right?
some
Rochester
reason. Yeah.
worse than Keene.
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why. It just seemed like you just drove, and you know, you drove by Dover, and it's like, oh, I'm here. And it's like, no, you're not yet. Oh, nice
Schneiderman
pass.
looks down low. Well done.
Very nice.
Oates converts. Did you
Oh,
get
boy.
a little step action? You got,
That was 2 Euro steps, that's why.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
what was that?
you got Bo and you got all the Division 2 teams. Ball's still in possession. Coach Winters calls a timeout, finally. His team has a season-high 44 points on the board with the 3:55 mark here in the fourth quarter. West put 26 up against Lebanon. There's a trip,
There
too.
you go.
Yeah.
There's one. I wonder if those are 6:30 starts as well.
If they're what?
It's 6:30 starts. You know, a lot of teams have gone to 6:30 starts. And I remember the days when it was 6 and 7:30. 6 for the JVs and 7:30 for the varsity. You know, take a trip like that. Again, you're out to Rochester, and you're playing at 7:30. And
Yeah. You're getting home.
yeah, we're
What,
getting home
11:30?
late. Yeah, it's
11 o'clock? Well, think about going from Kingswood, which is Wolfboro, to Lebanon. Even. I don't even know how you get there
Yeah.
exactly. Do you go all the way to Concord and then up 89? Because there ain't great routes east-west. Maybe Route 4 would help.
The other one that
Blocked. by
joined
PL.
up that wasn't in Class L for a long time and then joined up in Class L was Timberlane, and that was a interesting ride as well.
Timberlane, actually, I think it's back in Division 2 now.
Oh, they are, huh?
Yeah, I believe they are. Hanover is moved to Division I, especially
Really?
in soccer. Yeah.
Cena pick up the ball. Oh, nice drive. Oh, forgot the ball.
Schneiderman comes away with it. Oh, trying to pick out Oates. Just didn't handle it cleanly, and here's Murphy the other way. Blocked by Schneiderman. Stayed in bounds. Here comes Washington on a break. He's got it. 48-18. Ouch. Central will move on in this tournament. They'll get I guess they'll get Trinity as the winner of the first game today. I think Central will play the second game tomorrow.
Oh!
Schneiderman banks that in.
Glass.
He gets 4 points for that.
Oh, that was just a whistle to get subs on, huh?
2 minutes left.
Nobody's helping her.
You can't inbound it by yourself, can you?
No.
There's a reaching foul on Mohammed as Kalia Thomas dribbling to her left.
She'll be shooting.
Is he a lefty? Yes. Piak.
That was a nice step through.
She just can't get anything to drop in for her today. Houghton. Thought she was going to hoist it up. She picked up her dribble too, Don. Found herself in a little trouble.
Yeah.
She had it knocked out of her hands so she could dribble again. There's Washington.
Oh.
Piak anticipated that quick release.
And somehow or other controlled. She's all the way. Yeah, there you go.
Lindsay St. Pierre.
The freshman.
Coast to coast with that one. Houghton will bank it in. No. St. Pierre again. There she goes.
She's going.
Gives it off to Murphy. Chloe juking and jiving. Got the lane. Lays it in.
You know that old adage. Too little, too late.
Well, they don't have Schneiderman in the game right now to
right.
protect that rim. I think maybe that's the difference. Here comes Kalia Thomas. Running out of time. 20 seconds left. Thomas to her left. The running left-hander won't go. Rebound to Piak. The jumper will go. Look at that.
Oh, boy.
6 quick points.
People are going to say, boy,
That
West gave Central a run for their money.
That looks like it's going to do it. We end 51-24 Central in this second day game in the Doug Chandler 2022 Christmas tournament here at Central High School. I do believe it will be West and Derryfield tomorrow, and Central and Trinity. The other matchups are to be determined. Hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, Don?
I did.
All
I
right.
did. First look at both of these teams.
And maybe we could see them again later.
Against each other?
No, not
No.
against each other. This matchup, it ain't going to happen.
All right.
But let's leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Peter Capano for Don Pennard. We'll see you next time.
Good night.